Final answer about retirement or not, man. Final answer. How did you felt all that? How did you felt inside the octagon?
I felt fine. Excuse me. I wasn't gassed out. Nothing was wrong. Excuse me. I just made mistakes and Daniel capitalized on them again. And I tried to put him in a bad position. He put me in a bad position, and that's just what it is. And, you know, I've had an amazing career. I went out the way on my own terms. Nobody made me do it. This was nothing medical. This was nothing with family, anything like that. It's just something else that I want to do in my life. You know what I mean? So I've had 2 title shots, and it's been fun. It's been amazing. And I wouldn't be Rumble Johnson if it wasn't for mixed martial arts and UFC. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, the fans, the other organizations that let me fight for them, my family, friends, everybody, you guys. I've had a pretty, I think, long career, and got in arguments with this guy over here. No, not you. I thought you was Ariel, bro. Sorry. So, yeah, man, it's just been a fun ride. The journey's been absolutely amazing.
When did you... What is your plans? What's the job?
You'll see in due time. I'm tired of rolling around with men, though. That's for sure.
Is it something public? Like something that we'll...
Yeah. For sure.
When did you make this decision, Anthony?
I've given out... not given out, but... I made this commitment to something else a long time ago. And I'm a man of my word, and I'm just keeping my word. But also, you know, it's to the point where if I don't like it, I'm young enough where I can come back and still have fun. Hopefully everybody still welcomes me with, you know, open arms and cheers and laughter and just having a good time like I've been having all week. Win, lose, or draw, this was going to be it for me. I just didn't.
You would have walked away?
Yeah, I just didn't want to say anything. I didn't want you guys up my ass because I knew you guys would have gave me hell of what's going on and why, who, what, when, where, and, you know, why, just everything.
So a fight with John Jones didn't really strike you as something that you needed to have happen?
Do you guys remember when I did an interview and they were like, started talking about John, then I said it probably wouldn't happen a while ago?
You knew all the way back then.
Yeah, it was a while.
Did you ever have a moment like thinking what that moment would be like if that championship was presented to you, that might be something that spurs you to make a radical change in your decision? Because it's very different to be preparing for a championship fight when you know that the exit is next for you.
I was going to do the same thing no matter what. You know what I mean? Like I said, I love the sport, man. I'm speechless right now in a lot of ways, you know, because that octagon is my home, you know. So hopefully I have just as much success outside doing my other job that I have lined up for me as I did inside of the octagon, and have just as much fun. I'm going to miss you guys. You know, I mean, I don't know what else.
You know, and you addressed John from inside the cage, and then it sounds like you guys exchanged words back here. Do you almost feel like guilty about not giving him the fight? Well, you like apologized to him, though, didn't you? In the cage, you said, "I'm sorry that we couldn't get the fans out."
I apologized to John because it wasn't like an apology like to John. It was more of an apology to the fans and stuff like that. You know, John is an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. We want to challenge each other for sure, but at the end of the day, it's not what really we want to do. It's what the fans wanted. You know what I'm saying? The fans wanted it more than we wanted it, probably. You know, the world wanted it, and we just couldn't deliver this time. But you never know. The future, something radical could happen.
You could come back.
Anything's possible, but I don't think so anytime soon.
Did your coach Henry Hoof know about this? Because when you were calling from in the cage, he was back here.
Yeah, he knew about it. He probably was just, we worked really hard to get here. He's probably like me and was just heartbroken, you know? So, I'm not speaking on his behalf, but that's just what I'm assuming.
Is this a fight you'll go back and watch? Will you watch like other past fights and take positives and negatives from?
Of course. I've had a blast preparing for this fight. I've had a blast all week. everybody's been amazing, man. So, yeah, I definitely watched this fight and tell everybody else don't do what I did.
Well, you floored a lot of opponents during your career, and you floored an entire arena and viewing audience with your retirement. So I guess that's you going out in Rumble fashion.
Yeah, I wanted to go out on my own terms, like I said. And I'm healthy. I'm still good. So I just wanted to do it my way, not forced out of, fighting.
Is there a moment in your career that you think is your favorite moment?
I've did a lot of crazy things in the sport. From my debut of winning in 13 seconds to silencing an entire country in Sweden. You know what I mean? So I've had some great memories, knocking teeth out. You know what I mean? And just making people laugh, making people cheer, and just scream, everything, man. So. Broken a lot of hearts, made a lot of wives cry and girlfriends cry because I've knocked their boyfriend or husbands out. So it's just been fun for me, and I'm proud to say I'm one of the fighters that's never been knocked out, never been rocked. Not many can say that. So my career's been pretty amazing.
One final thing, when Glenn Robinson had mentioned that he was going to stay in the sport as long as you were here. Not anymore. When he mentioned that, was he privy to any of this?
No, he has nothing to do.
He wasn't hinting that you're...
No, not at all. Glenn is still a friend of mine, But, yeah, he had nothing to do with this at all. Nothing to do with this.
Is it at all hard to walk away from the money? I mean, that was a big money fight that would have been John Jones. Is that difficult to walk away from?
What I got planned next?
What are you doing?
Lucrative?
Oh, baby. It's hard because the money's not hard to walk away from. Money comes and money goes, you know what I'm saying? The competition is what's hard to walk away from, Like I said, this is my home, man. I love this sport, and I'm going to miss it. And I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss my teammates. But I support it to the fullest. But it's time for me to move on to something else. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is.
Very last thing, was the game plan to wrestle as much as you did? Because that was surprising.
No, my game plan I just went in there to fight. I went, if I was going to go out, I was going to go out going all out. Mistakes or no mistakes, and just, whatever happens. So once again, Daniel won. That's just what it is. And I accept the loss. You know what I'm saying? Because I fought the best of the best, and the only one I didn't fight was John. I have no regrets in this sport. Thank you, guys.